to show that to you. All right. So what we're gonna get into is we're gonna go and teach you guys how to create videos. Well, how do I want to say this? You can create cinematic videos and all that, but we're gonna go a little bit further than that. We're gonna show how you can take yourself and then turn that into anything that you want, basically, and then in turn that into a cinematic movie. Okay, so now think about this from a content standpoint. Think about this from a creative standpoint, like when you used to have to pay people to make sales deals and things like that. Not so much no more because what happened is ChatGPT just had rolled out a brand new. You can make a dope music video. What I'm about to show you, but ChatGPT just rolled out a new model for a new image model. Okay, that they doing or they did, and the thing about this new image model is that now you can do um, generative images. And what that means is that I can take an image and I can build upon it, right? I can say take this hat off and replace it with a beanie, right? I can say take this shirt off and turn it black. I can say put a car in my living room or behind me. You see what I'm saying? And it'll do these things without altering the what we first created. Also, what you're really gonna love is the fact that now you can take like a picture like this, and when you put it up, it'll keep all these elements still within the picture. Whereas before, AI wasn't doing that. You probably get your face in there, but all this will probably come up kind of jumbled up, and it'll just be kind of what this is, but not exactly what this is, right? So that changed the game. That's why you see people with all the toys and the trending, to make themselves look like a toy character and things like that. If you've been seeing that, that's where that came from. All right, so we're gonna get into how to do that, and then how to take it a step further, so you're not looking like everybody else, just trending, just doing what they're doing, and you're like, all right, let me actually do something that's that's gonna make me stand out from everybody else. Like y'all see, I did a comic book. You ain't seen nobody else doing comic books. See what I'm saying? Like I want you to always think outside the box. Because if you just follow the trend, you just blend in with everybody else, and it won't have the same impact. It will have the impact if you're the first to do it, but once everybody's doing it, it loses its pizzazz. Remember, like when everybody was cartooning themselves last year. Remember, and everybody had a cartoon face for a profile picture. And it was cool at first, right? It was like, oh man, that's cool. And then you got sick of seeing it because everybody and their mama was doing it, right? So, and then people start making fun of you for doing it because everybody and their mama was doing it. So that's what I'm saying. So either be first or find a way to do what everybody else ain't doing. You know what I mean? But still taking advantage of what's new out there and what's taking place. All right. So I talked enough. Let's go ahead and dive in and show you what we're talking about. And while we're doing that, before I do that, let me go pull up a picture real fast. Or get a picture that I want to use. All right, let's see. We'll get a picture that I'm going to use for the demonstration. Hold on, real fast. Gonna find a picture. I'll find one with some things going on. Picture, so it's easier to put elements out. Okay. All right. All right. So in order to do this, first and foremost, what you guys gonna want is you guys gonna want ChatGPT paid version. Okay, very affordable. I think it's like $25 or something like that to get started. You don't need the $200 Sora version, but you definitely need 4.0. Now, what they did say is that this is going to also get rolled out to the free users as well. But as of right now, it's for paid users. Okay, so paid users, you got game, you're good to go. But if you're not, then you're gonna have to wait. So I recommend getting the paid version. So now let me see what I want to do here. I'm gonna get this picture right here. Over here. All right. So now I'm gonna show you a couple of different things. That's pretty cool. All right. So take this picture right here. And you guys can see this all good, right? Put a one in the chat. You can see fine. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say turn this picture into a cartoon. Now this is how we can this is gonna be so dope. Now this is how you can create like your own cartoon for your kids, your own Muppets, everything, right? So watch this. I'm gonna say turn this picture into a cartoon, right? Now another thing right now that I did notice because everybody and their mother is using this right now is that it's a little bit slow. And what's worse than being slow, which was happening to me in the beginning, at first it didn't, and then later what happened was, hold on, it says super small. So let me go and zoom in for y'all. So what happened was in the beginning, hold on, I'm trying to turn this off. So what happened was in the beginning, hold on, I'm trying to get this box off my screen. Zoom has access to your screen, assistant 20 times, past 30 days. You can manage this settings. All right, get that thing up. Has access to your screen, assistant audio 34 times. Got it.
Hey, we don't see nothing. We see your screen. We don't see none of the pop ups that you see. Just so you know.
All right. Yeah, it's in my corner. This is annoying me. I ain't got y'all just seeing the screen, but if I had it on everything, you'll see everything. All right. What was I at? It says Cinco de Mayo on my thing. It put Cinco de Mayo. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so let's say hold on. Can't get this pop up. All right, let me stop sharing real fast so I can get this pop up. Exercise. There we go. All right, so let's try that again. Let me use another picture. All right, so I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna change it up this time. I'm gonna do that picture. There we go. All right, so right now I'm gonna turn to a Pixar style. The other one I just said cartoon, so you see it just made a generic cartoon. But if you want it to look more like you know, like the 3D, like a Pixar or something of that nature, then you would do it like this. You know, you would say turn this picture into a Pixar, or if you want it to be a Muppet, you know, like you want it to be like, you know, like a Muppet, like Elmo. You can say turn this picture into a Muppet. You want it to look like a Lego the character, turn this picture into a Lego character. You want it to look like anything, like any Grand Theft Auto, you know, make my picture look like, you know, the theme of Grand Theft Auto, then it'll make it look like Grand Theft Auto. Okay. So let's say you wanted to make a image, you know, a cartoon of yourself and for talking heads. So we're gonna do this for marketing purposes. I'm gonna make something right now for a marketing, but you could do this for any type of video. It could have been something for, you know, like cinematic. If this was cinematic, we would have changed the aspect ratio. We would have said make it 16:9, right? So it's long ways, and then we would have said, you know, something of that nature to make it, make it make sense. But if it comes out looking good enough, then I'll use this, and we'll use this as a talking head, like you're talking avatar. Now, you know, once you see the concept, you can do this with everything. So if you can do the talking cat avatar here, you can do it with everything. I don't know why you got the Cinco de Mayo, but what I can do is I can say, all right, image is fine, but make the image, make the hat say CM, and make the shirt say Money Mayo, right? So I could say keep, okay, looks good. This is what genitive mean. Looks good, but change Cinco de Mayo to Money Mayo and change the G on the hat to M and change the boat on the medallion to M as well. All right, I think I'm cool with that. So this is what generative means, is the fact that we can take the image, and if we see certain things that we don't like or something that doesn't resonate, or if I want to add something to the background, anything like that, then I can do that while still maintaining basically what the picture still looks like. Okay, so it still should be a variation of that.
Philadelphia. I just beat Julia Hart.
Okay, so we're going to let that go. And these parts, like I said, take time to generate because it takes time to do an image. But for what you're getting, it's worth it, right? Because to pay somebody to do something like this back in the days, oh my God, you know how much this would have cost you? You know, or even, and it probably still wouldn't even came out this good, to be honest with you. You know, so now it gives you the ability to really take control of yourself. You don't have to hire a graphic designer no more. You know, you can do this stuff yourself. Same thing with a YouTube thumbnail. I could have said turn this into a YouTube thumbnail. Okay, like it so far. So far, so good. You see it changed the M on the hat. It put an M on the hat. So that's cool. That makes more sense.
Yes, company.
Took off, hopefully it took off this boat, turned it and put a M on there. Money Mayo, boom. See? So see what I'm saying? And you might see some subtle differences, but for the most part, it's on. Now I could say make me more fit. Same thing. You know what I mean? Bring them in a little bit, but for time purposes, we'll leave it at that. Because as you see, we can keep changing it. So the more we go down this rabbit hole, the more you can keep on changing this. Okay. I'm gonna animate this one, but I'm gonna show you something else that's pretty cool. So let's say, let's see, I'm gonna go look for another picture I can use. And hold on. So let's go. try it like this. Try this. Let's see. So let's say this one. Okay. Take a picture of that. Okay. And then I'm gonna get another picture. Yeah. Hold on. Choose this one right here. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna say create product placement that with me. All right, see how this go. So I'm gonna put this picture in, but this product right here, and see how it does. Now put create a product placement ad with me holding this lotion. Use the two pics to create the image. So I see how well it does. So this is like you know how you guys got products with you in your companies and things like that. Like you know what I mean? Like if you have a product based company, so like something like Live Good where you know you have a bunch of different products, you want to showcase those products. You want to be creative, right? You want to be able to do something that normally, you know, would have took you having to do a full-fledged photo shoot or you know what I mean, and put the product and all that. We're gonna see how this comes out. See if we can do away with the expensive photo shoot. Okay, okay, see where we at, see that. All right, all right, all right. That's not too bad though, right? I mean, look at that. That's not too bad. So again, you can keep playing with it, get it right, but just look at the things you can do now. Like, look at what we can do. You know, so now you can have a product that you want to showcase, and you don't have to go get Photoshop. You know how long it took to do this in Photoshop? Honestly, to get this looking real clean and looking like it's on the fingers without no edges and none of that, and to cut the edges off and feather it and all that stuff you would have had to do back in the days. Now you can take two pictures and tell the story you want to tell. Hey, take this picture with that picture and make a product make a product shot for this. You know what I mean? Put me on the cover of Forbes. Do like it's, just think of what your imagination, creativity could take this now. And remember, I'm gonna show you how to animate this. So now you can even make this a video. So you can turn this into a quick short video, right? That people can use. I mean, that you can use. You can how many before it takes off and everyone knows, but how many can use this for a client? How much can you charge a client to do some quick product ads for them right now? Hey, I got you. Don't worry about it. We got you. Full shoot. They're gonna think you did a photo shoot. Wow. And if you did, you just remarkable at Photoshop. They're gonna be happy either way. And the good thing is you get to use it in your stuff because it's commercial free. Think about how powerful that is. All right. So I'm gonna take, which one was it? This one right here. We're gonna take this one, download it. Now, this is another site that they got a free version. I'm gonna be honest with you, free version ain't gonna cut it because it's gonna use up too much of your credits. It's called Hedra. You want to use this one if you want to animate and be able to use your own voice, okay, in the characters and automatically have them lip sync. So that's the reason why I said this. There's always other ways to get things done, but it's not going to be as easy and fast as using this. Excuse me. The prices ain't much. The plans, let me see, the membership plans, explore all membership plans. So like they're not, it's not really that much, 30, 75. I think if you do yearly, probably cheaper, 24.60. Right. So I just got this 10, gave me 1,000 credits. I've noticed to use about $100 of credit for 100 credits for per generation for like a video. That's what I've noticed. So that would probably get you about 10 scenes. So that's what I'm saying. Depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do a full-fledged movie, something super cinematic, you probably want to get a bigger package. You want to make a couple of quick 30-second videos, something that you can throw on for promo, that'll give you 10 different posts you can do. So you got for $10, basically $1 post, right? So you gotta make it make sense for yourself. All right, so first and foremost, we're gonna upload the image. Now we just download, so it should be right here. See if it downloaded all the way. Look like a broken image. Let's try to download it again. That's a broken image. Let's go download it one more time. Boom. Yeah. All right, let's do it this way. I don't know why it's not downloading for some reason, but no need. Always more than one way to get the job done, like I always say. Yes, it is. All right. Upload the image. You can also capture image from yourself. So you can, if you got your webcam, you can just take a picture from yourself and start from there if you wanted to. All right, so upload that. And then we got the audio script. And say, have character speaking. Happy and exciting tone. All right. And then audio script. Now you can upload one if you already have an audio. So your audio could come from, like we just do our music, right? How I taught you how to do music. So that could be that. You could be using 11 Labs and just bringing importing your sound clips over, right? Or you can do it live. So this is another reason why I like Hedra. So you can do it right here. So we're gonna do this together right now. So I'm hit record audio. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo. And as you can see, we are doing a live demo, live in effect and direct, showing you the power of AI automation, and duplication. Let's go. All right. Yeah, see if I like it. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo. And as you can see, we are doing. And I'm going to take out that first part because there's a little air right there. Doing a live demo, live in effect and direct. Take out something at the end. All right, so let's play it. Showing you the power of AI automation, and duplication. Let's go. All right, that looks good to me. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo. All right, that's it right there. So we're gonna add that to video. So we got the clip, we got the audio. So now all we gotta do is just animate. So let me see who we are right here. I'll take 82 credits to do this one. Oh, I forgot to change the aspect ratio. So right here is where you can change the aspect ratio. Okay. So I should have changed it to a square or vertical, but it's all right. And if you're doing movie, of course, you'll want it 16 by 9. Now that also goes for when we create this image. When we create this image, I could have set it there and it would have made the prompt. I could have set it in the prompt and it would have stretched it out. And it wouldn't be like it is, when it came out as a square or, the standard image size that came out. So keep that in mind when you're generating your image. What kind of size do you want? Do you want it to be vertical? Is it going to be long form content or is it going to be short form? Short form would be like Reels, Instagram, TikTok. So that's short form. So if you're going to do that, then you can up and down, right? Vertical. If you're going to do Facebook 101, which is square, or you do horizontal. And if you don't want the black squares on the side, if you don't want the black lines showing up on the side, or something like that, because they the dimensions aren't wide enough. But yeah, that's how you can do that. And then also right here, which is going to use more credits, of course. But right now, it goes to 720p. So you can do 540 and 720. I recommend keeping on 720. Okay. So while that's doing that, okay, now, yeah, while that's doing that, so need that. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, something else I want to cover. All right, so let's see how this came out. Make sure I got the audio on for sharing. All right, see. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and as you can see, we are doing a live demo, live in effect and direct, showing you the power of AI automation, and duplication. Let's go. How cool is that? And you see how it got the movement? Now think about this. Now we only did one clip, and then you can easily download right here. Boom, download it, and now you have it. So now what I would do is I would take this into CapCut, right? And I would add this clip with another clip, with another clip, and another clip. And you're gonna go piece by piece. So, like I said, you want to do the video, the music video, you're gonna do the music video piece by piece. That's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna do one section and then the next section and then the next section, and then you want to take it into CapCut, right? And then put it all together up in something like this. Okay. And you can do the online version right here. And then start performing, and then they'll tell you how to get through right here. I got it. I'll need that. Download it. Okay, change the aspect ratio, right? Where you at? Transcript effects, transition filter. Where's the aspect ratio? I usually use the one on my computer. I don't use this. I use this one so y'all can see it right here. But so it's a little bit different if you use it on the phone versus if you use it on the desktop versus if you use this right here. But I do kind of like this because I'm not gonna lie, certain things like when you go to templates, you can see them all right here, real easy. I like the fact that I can the transitions, I can see them all right there and what they look like, what they, you know what I mean? So it shows what it kind of gonna do. I like same thing with the effects. I can see all the different effects and what it's gonna do. So I do kind of like that. I ain't gonna lie. But now I just need to see how to change this aspect ratio. So I can't see it right now. Oh well, gotta play with that one more so I can figure it out. I want to use that up right now for doing this. But so yeah, so you will just come here, you just start adding your clip. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and as you can see, we are doing a live demo, live in effect and direct, showing you the power of AI. See what I mean? So now that you got that, you know, everything else is just simple. Now you're just having some fun. Add some audio. Where's my audio at? Media, should be under media. Template. Oh, audio right there. Boom. Add some audio to the timeline. Let's find something cool. All right, boom. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo. Turn it down a little bit, the volume. I gotta get used to working with this one. I can't just move around fast like I do the other ones. All right, look like that's how you do that. Let's go see. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and as you can see, we are doing a live demo, live in effect and direct, showing you the power of AI automation and duplication. Let's go. All right, there we go. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and as you can see, we are doing a live demo, live in effect and direct, showing you the power of AI automation and duplication. Let's go. So, and look, we're doing this real fast. So again, you know what I mean? Some things are choppy and all that. You got to play with it, get the best look, get the one you like. So that's another reason why I wouldn't get the lowest one with the credits, because as you can see, it's gonna take us some credits, because when it don't look how you want it to look, you might have to add something else. Now, another thing why it's good doing multiple scenes, because let's say something like this happens. Let's look like it's going. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and as you can see, now look at my chain. We are doing a live demo, live in effect. All right, that's a problem. See that? Came off, right? So what I would do when things like that are happening, that's a good place to put some B-reel, right? Put an overlay, you know, show the product. So that's how you would handle that type of situation. Because look, direct, showing you the power of AI right there. Now you're fine again, right? So those are areas where you can put things in, and also make this look more put together. You know what I mean? Make look more cinematic, because you're gonna have this going AI automation at the same time. Boom, that come off, bam. I could do another show the AI automation. So that's what I was talking about right now, right? I could go to the product, go to the website. If you're telling them to come to a Zoom call tonight, you can flash to the Zoom page. You know what I mean? And show you know what they gotta do to get signed up and duplication. See, now it's back. Now I can show him talking again. Let's go. See? So that's how you would bring this all together, and it'll just look amazing. You know, it's just that fast. We already got the music. Cut it, because it's the end right there. All right, delete. So you got that. And then, like I said, I would just put some cool little B-reel over. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and as you can see, we are doing a live demo. And then put some little B-reel in between, make it look good, right? Another thing you can do also is when you start adding effects to it. So by adding effects, like something like this, it can kind of hide some of the imperfections as well. So you might have something like this going on, right? And then like hit a live demo, live in effect and direct, showing you the power of AI automation. See what I'm saying? So if you put a couple of them things in, it's gonna look good. Like you come to this part. And duplication. Let's go. Okay. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and that's so these are the type of things you do to stand out from the masses. Add this one. Bring this over a little bit. That. Okay. And this is how quick you can put together something amazing. Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Money Mayo, and as you can see, we are doing a live demo, live in effect and direct, showing you the power of AI automation and duplication. Let's go. Okay. Now, wouldn't that be a lot more exciting than just your typical post? And the fact that now you can get real creative because you can put yourself in the picture now. So now, if you got your favorite company, maybe your company sell these mugs, you can take a picture of this mug, take a picture of yourself like this, and then say, make a product shot with me holding this mug and selling it. And boom, there you go. You scared to get in front of the picture? I mean, scared to get there? Go online, go find a picture of a pretty person, like a model or something, put them in, and you ain't even gotta say use the same model, so you don't get hit with the copyright. Say create an image similar to this model, but not her, with this, and make her holding this, selling this as a product, and then boom, it creates. For my daughter's birthday, I'm gonna make her own Muppet that's gonna be talking to her and all that, interacting with her, but like through the cartoon. Like this is where we're at now. We can make these type of things ourselves. It's amazing, you know. But just show you how quick and easy to do something like that. Yeah, it's a good time to be alive, man. Scary too. All right, so let's say, where's the better picture? I'll use this one. So yeah, you can start off and then this is the thing too. So let's say you wanted to create, let's say we wanted to create like a book, right? Like for your kid or something like that. So check this out. So we gotta wait till this is done first. But when this is done generating, I'll show you what you can do to make it like a whole movie or a whole book or cartoon if you own. I'm gonna show you what you do based off of just one image. I don't know why it keeps reading my name as Cinco de Mayo. Said somebody must have misspelled Cinco de Mayo. Matter of fact, while it's doing this, I'll start getting it ready. That's dope. You see how I remembered to change this to an M now? Look at that. Because it knew not to do that again. That's dope. That's what generative means. Okay, let me see. Let me see. All right, so okay, so I got it. So see, look, that's crazy though. So what it is because we're dealing with the generative, it's remembering all the things that we talked about already and dealt with. So it put the product shot up in there. It got the money mayo on my shirt. You want me to change that? It put the M on the chain and it put the M on the hat. But you see how dope that is? See, I didn't have to retell that over again. That's what generative means. It means it's just going to keep on building upon what you're already talking about. I would literally have to say, no, 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 no. Take the product shot out of there. We're not doing that on this one. Put the hat back to normal. You know what I mean? And it will go back to normal. But that's dope in itself. All right, so I can say create a whole Muppet series. Not you.
Okay.
Create a whole Muppet series for my kid's birthday. The first episode. Create for our kid's birthday. Create the first episode. Okay. Image created. Why is the okay? There we go. So now I say create a whole Muppet series for my kid's birthday. Create the first episode. So you would do something like this, right? Or you would say like, I'm creating a new movie, and I want the movie to be about whatever that movie is, right? Fighting crime and using this character. Keep them consistent throughout it. So now you see it says episode title, the birthday bling adventure setting, a colorful animated city called Mayoville, where everything shines like gold and everybody stays booing. It talks like me. I told it talk. It's Lil King's birthday in Mayoville, and I could change that. No, this is Destiny. You know, this whole thing has changed to Destiny. In Mayoville, and the whole Muppet mob is getting ready for the biggest party of the year. But when Mayo goes to grab the signature M medallion, the one that powers the party lights, the music is missing. So now what I could say is, see, it says the characters right here. Money Mayo, the flyest Muppet in Mayoville, rocking gold change, fresh kicks, and always teaches life lessons. That's literally a prompt right there. I can literally say that. Create this character right here. And I use this right here. You already gave me the prompt. That's it. Right? And then I can use a picture I want it based off of. Boom, it'd be me. Then it could be like Lil King, the birthday boy, smart king, and always asking questions. So I say, change that to Lil Queen. It's going to be Destiny. Boom, change that, right? And I use Destiny's picture. Now she's in there. DJ Wobbles, the big purple Muppet, who DJs every party, only talks beats and scratches. I actually have a DJ friend. I would actually use him and put him right there, right? Sassy the Sloth, she moves slow, but she got all the wisdom, right? I'll put her sister right there. You know, you see where I'm going with this? So this ended up being a very, very cool situation. Now, once we have all those characters, the nice thing is you don't have to recreate them. All I gotta do is keep taking this character, right? The cartoon I start with. I'll take this and literally just go here and type in what I wanted to say. The reason why this one was looking, his mouth was so energetic, I kept saying make him smile, talk happy and excited. I should have said make him talk normal. He wouldn't have been so happy. So you just put what you want the image to do right here. If it's like I'm holding my medallion, but it says something like I'm talking to a dog, well, of course I want to go animate that, right? I want to go generate that. So I would do that here, and I would say take this image and make me talking to a dog, right? And then once it shows me talking to a dog, boom, take it off, take it back over to here, and we go. And the nice thing is it knows to keep the characters consistent. You see, for the most part, it looks the same. Okay, it might be a little subtle differences, but you're not gonna notice those subtle differences when the frames are switching back and forth real fast, and then you put effects over top of it and things like that, transitions. They're not gonna notice that, and no one's gonna care enough. Oh, it was a little bit off. Oh, you see this area, no one's gonna care. All right, and your kid definitely gonna care when you made them their own special, storybook or cartoon or Muppet that's talking to them. Now she's gonna blow her mind when these characters are talking to her, and she can see herself within it and see her, things that she recognized, maybe her bedroom or something like that. And I got the Muppet talking in her bedroom. Matter of fact, that's a good idea. So I use her room as a backdrop, and our house is a backdrop, so it's familiar to her, and she sees familiar things. And then I use these Muppets that I put together. Dope. Now think about what kind of videos you can do right now. Oh my God, you can bring Tupac back to life, literally. You know what I mean? So even myself, I know when I do my next hip hop video, it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna be out of this world because I'm a super creative person. So I'm already imagining the type of things I'm gonna do. I'm like, oh my God, this is about to get nuts. All right. So hey, go have fun, guys. This right here is like the best it is right now as far as video creation, image creation, because nothing's really topping that right now. And it's not, and you can turn yourself into anything. You want to look like a Simpson, it'll turn you into a Simpson. You want to look like a Family Guy, it'll make you look like Family Guy. You want to look like you're on Grand Theft Auto. What if you with a Grand Theft Auto theme for the rest of this month with your marketing for your business? Just simple. We ain't talking about overcomplicating. That's why I said we ain't gotta overdo it. You just do something like that. Hey, make me this, and you're talking about this, and that's your post every day. You think that's gonna get people's attention? Yep. Especially when ain't nobody doing that right now. They'll probably do it after you do it and copy you, but ain't nobody doing it right now. Everybody's too busy trying to make their own action figure. Everybody want to follow the trend. Well, why everybody following the trend? Go do something else. Because now you see what's so powerful with software, what you can do. So sky's the limit. You ain't gotta be boxed into just making action figures. All right. Let's see. What platform is this again? Hedra. You have reached the recording limit for your plan. Recording longer. Oh, that was something else. Fine. All right. All right. Any questions? Go ahead and unmute everybody. All right, everybody can unmute. Everybody got any questions? Now's the time. I got to try this one of my poems. Yep, that'll be dope. Get a Muppet version of yourself doing your poem, or cartoon version of yourself. I'm about to actually turn one of my books into a web series on YouTube, and I'm gonna release a chapter a week. Every week, I'm gonna release one chapter of the book, but it's gonna be all animated. I've been and the cool part about this, I've been wanting to turn my book into a movie for a long time. I know people have been telling me forever, man, you need to turn this into a movie. I've been trying to get people on Tubi. I figured like at least I can get somebody from Tubi to create the movie for me, but I just haven't been able to get it. I've had a couple people say, yeah, you know, like kind of like I'll get back to you type thing. Like me get somebody a mixtape. Yeah. We get back to you. Like, all right, but nobody's serious. And now I can do it myself, and I'm gonna do it myself. You know, and it's gonna be amazing because I know how creative I am, and now I see what I can do. I said, oh, it's over. I was like, ooh, it's over. Even things like that. Like imagine, like here go a business idea for you guys. You can make book promo trailers for people, and you say, look, I'll turn one of your chapters into an animated promo, and it'll be speaking your chapter, and then we'll animate it. You know how much you can charge people for something like that? And you never get lost to find book owners. Go on Facebook right now and type in self-published authors, and watch how many people pop up. That's all your people right there. I would literally get an inbox and be like, hey, and then create some already. Like create some generic ones. You can go and create one from some friends you know, or even just pull some books off of Amazon you like and just make it, because it ain't gonna take you long, right? So you make a few of them and you say, hey, I would love to create something like this for one of your chapters in your book. And then you send them that video of that you made for someone else's book. You don't think you're gonna get sales? You don't think people are gonna be like, oh my God, I would love that. You want to do it now though, before people catch on and everybody start figuring out how to do this stuff. This is why I always try to teach you guys this stuff early. You know what I mean? I'll be trying to teach you this stuff before the masses got a hold of it. Remember, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but we keep it in the butt. I was like one of the first to even introduce y'all to AI. You know, way back 2.5 years ago when this all started. And I was like, check this out. And I showed ChatGPT. I can even show y'all when I started the AI group for art. See what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to be ahead of the curve. And that's what y'all want to be thinking. That's where you want to be what you're thinking. All right. I was looking at Fiverr and they charge hundreds to make a video. Absolutely, they do. And remember, you ain't just got to stop at videos. You can do YouTube thumbnails. Hey, you want to know something crazy right now? Oh my God, this is crazy. I don't want this to be too long, but check this out. You can take a thumbnail on YouTube, like Mr. Beast, that he pays thousands of dollars for, because I went to his conference, so I know how much he pays. You can take his thumbnails, it's already been created, take your picture, like I just did with that product, and say, put me in this thumbnail, swap out the face, swap out the whole body, put me in that thumbnail, but keep the style the same. And guess what? Boom, you in the YouTube thumbnail now, looking exactly the same. It's crazy. Like, and now imagine what you can do for clients. As far as YouTube thumbnails go, I do 3 thumbnails for 100. I got you. Now let me know if you need my work. Yeah. Do you got some examples? Sure do. Got some samples? Yep. And show them what you did. Oh my God, love it. All you did was go to YouTube, find some dope thumbnails that you like, and recreate it. Because look, you could take a thumbnail, you could take someone's picture and say, hey, recreate this, change it up a little bit so you can't tell that it's the same thing, but I want this kind of feel, and it changes it up. Now you got that, and you send that to your client. Are you happy with this? Absolutely. And what's cool is they say change something. I like it, but I just don't like the fact that you use green instead of red. No problem. Red. Change this green to red. Boop. Everything else stays the same. You like that? Love it. Perfect. Let's go. Don't need Photoshop no more. Don't even need Canva to a certain degree. Okay. Think outside the box, guys. A lot of money making things you can do with this type of technology. Don't just be the person want to make action figures all day. Like, come on, find a way to monetize this. I don't think nobody's gonna hit you up for action figure they can't play with. It's all fun to make though. I'm not hating on you. You know, I made mine and all that, but y'all see me do that months ago though. Remember when I first did it? Matter of fact, I did it so early, people thought it was a real action figure. And they was like, congratulations, Kwan. Congratulations. Man, you the GOAT. Some people really thought it was a real action figure. That's how early I was to the game. So you want to be now early to making money because everybody else gonna catch up. They're gonna start monetizing. They're gonna have their courses and how to be ahead of that. Okay. All right. All right. We good? No questions? You guys are getting easier and easier. All right. Well, you know what it's to be. It'll be in our school and it will be in our school. So I just upload to the school after this finish processing. And yeah. All right. Appreciate y'all. See you next week. Peace.